Yeah, hi, very good morning. Uh, as of now, as I said that one today, I'm going to start the class to the VPC creations and uh, further and the VPC creations and subnet creations. Then how we can connect the systems using the VPC. Then network, and then I will show the thing. Okay, have you anyone is created the AWS account? Tirmul and Shekhar, have you created the AWS account?
No, sir, we will create, sir.
Okay, please create the accounts. Then once your class started, then you need to learn about all these things. Okay, thank you. Yeah, okay. Then so as I said, that one where PPC creation that is the most important on the things. Then first we need to go to today we are I can help on that one how to we create the VPC in the step by step process. And first of all, you need to aware about that one VPC. VPC is a virtual private connection. You can see that one. You see. So this VPC, why we are connecting on that thing? Yesterday, I told that one. Then we are creating the show that one network demo, like a network and subnets and everything. Everything we can created here. Okay. We need to connect the one AWS server, we need to by default, if you are small organization, they no need to create that VPCs and everything directly. One or two servers they build it means they can create it directly server by default VPC and everything will be created. But if you are going to big organizations, they are going to the rules and regulations. Then we need to follow the rules and regulations as well as company standards. uh, so then how big companies are they are using on that thing? I'm showing that thing. So this we can imagine. Okay, today I'm showing that one regions. We have to multiple regions is there in VPs in AWS. Today I'm going to take that one. For every time we can better to go to either we can go to in United States or for real time scenario they are using that one nearest data center. For example, we are in India, so we are taking nearest data center either Mumbai, either Singapore. If we are in that one US region, then they are taking that one Ohio and North Oregon and North Virginia. Then they are take like that. Some people they are taking in that Canada center. They are taking Europe means. So they are taking in the Paris, London, Ireland like that. So we are in Asia region. So we are taking about that one Mumbai. Okay. Like Okay, in the you can think like that. This is a VPC. You can think about this thing. This is a VPC. Okay, forgot about this thing. So each region we have to three nearest data centers is there. You can think like this. This is the one way, and this is the one B, and this is the one C. So in this thing, we are creating the servers. Here one server, and okay, in the server. So we are segregating on the thing. So we like if you are creating that one VPC, we need to assign the one IP address, right? As for every company, we have to use they are doing one IP series and subnets and everything is there. Yesterday I said like that. So this is the 16 series. 16 series means how many IPs will come? Almost 60,000 IPs we can able to create in this entire VPC. Okay. In this 16 series, I am segregating in different ways. One is, for example, if you are going to 1A, you can think like that. This is a HR department, this is a one data center, another B three data centers. I am showing this thing for your easy way. Okay, while VPC creations, you can able to see on the thing why I'm draw this image. Okay, after this thing, then I'm creating subnets 10.0.40.1.0/24. 24 means we can able to create the 256 IPs. We can able to create it in this region. If you have any doubt, please ask me. Okay, here you can think about the see, for example, here is the one region. This is the one region. In this region, we have to three data centers is there. In the three data centers, for example, if the one of the here one important server is there. Okay, for example, this data center went off power off. Some issues is happening. Okay, but you can think like that. This server is going to move to automatically here. It will wrong. It will not move. So that's why they are built the very nearest data centers. They need to, for example, whenever we are creating that servers, we should to create the backup also. So we can create the, for example, for example, one database server is there. So we can create that one primary here and secondary in this data center. Okay, if anything happened, this server goes down and this server goes down, this server automatically up, like that. Okay. Can you anyone tell me this is a good or bad? AWS providing is that one vMotion is not providing. So is a good way or bad way? If there anyone admin team, then they can able to tell. Might be you aware about that on VMware, then you can get this idea. This we called in vMotion VMware. If there anything, one data center is server data center will be powered up automatically. This all servers moving to different data centers. But here it will not happen. Then we can create the primary and secondary servers here, like that we can able to create. Okay, let's dive into practical session. Do you have any doubt on this diagram still? Hello? Can you tell any something? Then I can able to your understanding or not. Then I will get the idea. So after the subnet creations, we can create the one AWS Internet Gateway. This called we can use this thing inside here. Internet Gateway. This Internet Gateway will be connected in this all the systems like. This is connecting to this way and this. And this is connecting to this. Is why we are using internet gateway, means to connect the internet and this all data this inside the servers we can able to connect the internet and we can able to access the servers. Okay, then I'm going to tell this thing. So uh before this thing, okay, in this image only I can help on this thing. First we creating the VPCs, and second we are going to create the subnets, and third we can go to this creating the IGW, it's called internet gateway. IGW internet gateway. Okay, after we are creating the internet gateway, we need to add the this subnets on this internet gateway. Okay, and then we can create the routing table. Okay, then let's go to our step-by-step process in the AWS. So if you are by default, if you are open that AWS, it will come like this open page. In the search bar, you can type it in VPC. After you will get that one VPC, then you can go to create a VPC. So here we can able to see this is the two ways. Okay, one is the VPC only, and another one is the VPC and more. These were recently added VPC and more. So VPC and more means we can able to create that one. This is a single shot we can able to create it. One VPC and subnets and routing table and network connections. So this is the easy way. If you are if you know that all these things step by step process, you can do it in easy way in the VPC. But better understanding way, I'm going to create the step by step. So first I'm creating the VPC, then I'm going to create that one subnets and like that. So before for testing purpose, I'm creating the one VPC name and the tag name. I'm giving the tag name in AWS hyphen 2025 hyphen 01. I'm able to giving this thing in the name. Okay. Then we are giving to given the this VPC this diagram C. This thing VPC, we need to give the IP address. What I'm saying, I suggested 10.40.0.0. Anyone tell me this is the which class? Which class? Do you have any idea on the thing? Class A and class B, class C. This is a class A. So if you want to add the tags as your wish for easy identification purpose, I am creating the tags. Just you can create the VPC, select the VPC and put the tag name and select the CIDR number, CIDR in the IP subnet, IP series, and just create the VPC. So if you are not taking this 16, then we can go to in the 24. So we no need to go the 24, 1040, 0.0, then subnets it will come like this, 1040, 1.0 like that, /24. So this VPC created in that VPC. So if we have to many VPCs created in that many one organization, almost we can able to create more than 200 VPCs we can able to create it. For example, in the you can assume that one we are creating in 100 VPCs. So we need to work on the specific VPC. So with the name of this thing, then how we can identify it with the name or ID. So any if the AWS will be identified in VPC ID. Whenever we are creating the one VPC, it will be created one VPC ID. See like this. This is the VPC ID. Okay. Please understand this thing. Without knowing this VPCs, you can't able to move to further steps. Okay. And this all things network related little bit. Okay, little bit sometimes it's boring. If you learn, if you start the practicing, you will get the more interest on this thing. Okay. Please see, this is the thing. After you're creating the VPC, you can check this thing, DNS settings, enable DNS resolution is there or not. Okay, and again you need to select this thing, enable network address using metrics. Why we need to using this thing? If there this is the very important one. Someone is asked that on internet interview question also. Once you are creating the VPC, how you are monitoring, they will ask. So you should to tell that one we are using on that one, the metrics, through network metrics we are able to monitoring. After we are first we need to enable the VPC metrics, network metrics, then we are going to CloudWatch and S3 bucket. We are able to see that thing, Lambda and CloudWatch we can able to see that. You can learn it further, but you need to remember specifically they will ask, anyone asking how you're monitoring the VPC network, we need to allow the network monitoring, network metrics. Okay, and now we are creating the VPC here. Okay, after that one, as per diagram, we need to go to inside in that VPNs in the region. We are creating the in South Asia. In India, we can created one data center. In the data center, we are creating the one VPC. Inside data center, three regional data centers is there beside in the city. In surrounding each data center in Mumbai, surrounding below 100 kilometers, these three data centers they are established. Then next step, we can go to select that one in the down of VPC. You can see subnets. See subnets. Just click it subnets, and we need to create the subnet. So here select the subnet. For easy for understanding, we can able to click. So we need to select the VPC inside VPC. Which VPC we are created now? Just now we are created the, this is the VPC. So we are select the VPC. Inside the VPC we are creating the subnets. So first subnet name, for example, this is the AWS company. You can think like that. And one subnet in the region, I am giving to one thing. For example, this can Tata. Yeah, Tata network, we can think like that. And availability zone, see, this is the availability zone. See, this one I said like as per diagram. So 1A, 1B, 1C, like C, where we need to select the availability zone. This where we are creating this subnet. So first of all, I'm going to select this one, Mumbai and AP, the availability zone 1A. Okay, for easy understanding, we can 1A. I'm giving to like for your understanding, and whenever we are seeing that thing, we are creating the availability zone 1. We are creating the this data group subnet. Okay, and this is the VPC, and we are getting subnet. Okay, here 10 dot 40 dot. Here one we are giving the VPC. See 1040.0.1, but where subnets we need to give that one 1.0/24. Okay, and this subnet name also I can put it in the tag purpose. So I can name as this thing, and for only one availability zone we created, and a different availability zone we need to create that one as per document. In the second one, 1B. Okay, so we can select it here, add new subnet, subnet 2. This we can think about Airtel hyphen 1B. Availability zone, we already selected in Mumbai, South A 1A. Then I'm going to select 1B. Same. I need to already I given there 10 dot 40 dot. Already I gave 1. Here I need to give the 2/24. See, 256 IPs is available in this pool. So we can able to create in the subnet 250 servers we can able to create it. At least 200 servers we can able to create it. In the real time scenario, we are creating here manually, but real time scenarios that companies are most of the looking in this thing also automation. That automation we are going to use that one Terraform and that one. If you are anyone interested in the DevOps on that thing, you just you will get that all this thing, all the stuffs. This we can in the subnet 3 CO 1C and preference. This is the last one. And can you anyone tell me here what IP I need to give here? Anyone? So 1043.0.24. If you are interested, you will get the more on these things, and your questions also you can able to raise the thing. Then you will get and more ideas on this thing. So this 3 subnets is created is done. So I'm going to create it here. See now, as per document, as per diagram, we have created the one VPC, and inside the V3 availability zones, 3 subnets we are created in each subnet. Okay. So later what we do now, then this 3 is created. So this 3 subnets we need to give that internet access to. If they're inside the subnet, some we create the servers, so we need to give the internet access of those things. So on that purpose we need to create the one internet gateway. See here, VPC, subnets and internet gateway option. Click it here, internet gateway, and by default you will get the one internet gateway while you're creating any an AWS account, or you can create the any one server. But I'm going to create the one new thing for your understanding purpose. Okay, creating the internet gateway, then I should to give that one outside access name, otherwise AWS hyphen 2025 hyphen 01. Then just I'm going to create the internet gateway. Yes, I created. Internet gateway is done. Let's see. Yeah, this is the one C. So if you select it here, and settings, just select it here and choose that one action, and you can select the attach VPCs. Attach VPC means what VPC we are created. See, if you are before you are attaching any VPCs, it will not show you. If you are not attached to the VPCs, then those IPs, those VPCs only showing. So we are not attaching this there. Today, now we are creating this the VPC. So I'm going to attach this VPC and attach. And before we need to doing another thing also. After this thing, if you are going to subnets, each subnets. See, we have 3 subnets we are created, right? See, this subnets, we need to select it here, one subnet, and go to take the action and edit the subnet settings. And you can select that one, enable auto assign public IP address. Why? Because whenever we are creating that one subnet, we need to take that one public IP. One server we created on the subnet, uh, that public IP will be taking. And this the thing. I'm going to do this thing. subnet, save, and this thing, action. Okay, this is done. And then later we are going to create the routing table. Routing table, why we need this routing table means then whenever we are creating the internet gateway and subnet, this is a mediator. We need to in the subnets and we need to routing table means like to outside the internet access we given the internet gateway, but subnets we are added the VPC on this thing internet gateway, but internet gateway to route table we need to add it. I will show on this. Okay, route table, create the route table, and same I can give the one AWS 2025. See here what VPC we need to attach it. See the route table we are added attached on this thing. Okay, this so without internet gateway, without we can't able to create the route table. So after route table, we need to come down, select the, open the right click and route table, come down, see that one. After create the route table, you need to select the route option, see here. Then click route table, edit here. Before we need to copy the one thing. We need to go internet gateway. We are creating the internet gateway, right? We need to copy this name. See, in AWS, whenever we are creating anything, route table or internet gateway, one ID will be generated. See this ID, I'm going to take the internet gateway ID. So I'm going to create it just now. We created right one thing in AWS. Click it and route table and select edit route. So here add rule. This rule, why we need to this thing. This why we are showing that one. The digit 000 dot slash 0 means I am able to enable that thing. This IP should goes to either through internet gateway. Okay, say once this is a route table enable means this is going to outside. Okay, after that one I'm going to subnet association. See by default whenever we are adding that one VPC on this thing, default we will get that one uh, uh, subnet associations. After you go to the subnet association, edit subnet association, just select all these things and click save. Okay, this is a done. And next we are another thing we should to create in this thing, and now you can just follow my instructions what I'm creating one security group, that we have to separate class is there in the security group. Why we are once you learn about those security group you will understanding. This security group means just I'm allowing to the what ports it should be allow the server only 80 port or 443 port it should allow outside. We need to allow this those servers. So now I'm going to simply I'm creating one new security group. And you need to inbound rule, outbound rule by default they are allowed. Then we can create the inbound rule here. TCP IP in this select that one all ports all traffic and custom the thing anywhere. CADX here. It should be allowed this all this thing. Just create it. And new tag not quite, but create a security group. Okay, now we are creating the VPC and create the subnets and availability. Inside the availability, just we can create the subnets, and subnets we can create the, after subnets we need to we are added the internet gateway, create the one internet gateway, and inside that one we can add that one VPCs and VPC, and create the one routing table and add this internet gateway, and create the one security group, and the security group we can allow the ports of the particular system. So I created this all this thing. So what I'm created, this is working or not, how we can check it? I can created everything is showing successfully, then how I can able to see this thing? So in this case, then we are going to create the one EC instance in this VPC. Okay, so selecting the final step. I will wind up within 10 minutes, not much more time. So I'm going to one instance and launch. It will take some time. So I'm creating one server, like AWS. Okay, today I'm going to Tata server. Name as the Tata server, and we are going to select the Windows server here, and we can go to this thing very easy way. It will take some time to loading this thing. Yeah, here I'm going to select any one server, like some uh, looking about some good server. Not go to Linux. Okay, then okay, then I'm going to just simple way just I don't want to pre-eligible. Just check something. This server I'm selecting here. Just I'm going to select it here in the T2 free tier eligible. Okay, somehow we are free in that thing, so they are giving some free only. Just this one, 2 core and 4 GB RAM. At least I'm looking about this thing. Okay, and for example, last key pair I'm going to not using. I'm creating the new pair also, new key pair, and So I'm always creating the PEM key. So that is saved. Can keep like that. Then here, what we are creating the VPC, we are going to select the network settings inside the instance. Just we need to select it here. By default, I'm creating this the VPC, and auto, see, we are enable the auto IP or public IP on the subnet. So that's why it's showing here. And we are asking firewall security group. Already we created the one new group. So I'm going to select that group. Just if you want to see this thing, then you can see this thing, what are the subnets, and this one security group subnet, which subnet is taking on this thing. You can check it. Okay, then we can create the instance. For Windows servers, it will take minimum 4 minutes while creating the server. Once it will done, we will take the RDP session, then we can wind up. I can show that one, what IP is taking like that. See, this data server is created, still is going on creating. You can see here. So 10.42.22, 2.12. So for what series we are creating here, 2 is that one. So 1B availability zone. If you want, you can see status and alarms and this monitoring and security group. So what security group we are using? This is a security group. In the security group, what rules allowed? All ports are allowed. We are given like this, and networking. You can see that one VPC ID and subnet ID. Okay, and what IP is taking. And if you go to storage in the 30 GB, we are giving this thing. And if you tags means I'm not creating anything tag on the server. Just I give the name. Just I'm trying to connect this server. I think it still is going on. So download this RDP file, and we need to get the password. Means we have already created on the PEM key. As for that, I already showed in this thing. Just select the PEM key, and it will try to take this option. Then we will get this password. Then let's go to this thing. Click it here. See, this is connected. So if we are, I'm creating the one separate rules completely. We are creating the one VPC, subnets, and separate network group, and separate routing protocol. We are giving the routing protocol, and we create the internet gateway and everything in this thing. So still you have any doubt on this thing? Yeah, that's enough today class. Do you have any doubt on this thing? Anyone have any doubts on this thing? Hello?
No, sir.
Mm. And here from your understanding, given to some support. See this, you can use it. You can save this chart box. I think it's going to move back. So, okay, if there anything there given that any share drive that management, then I will upload on this thing. Step by step process, also document way for your easy understanding. But you can follow this document video, then it will go for you. I think still you have any doubt on? I think you said that no, right? That's enough today class. And still you have any doubts? Please let us know.